The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Ball, deep left corner, down for McGee. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Detroit's ball. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor to Griffin. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Kuzma to Ball. From the outside, no good.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Reggie Jackson, not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Jackson, down to Griffin. It's Kuzma, up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Ball. Pass stolen by Detroit. Shot from the lane won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Griffin.
Screen on your right. On your right.
To Jackson. Goes to the left side. Johnson. Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Has a look. Ball shot off the mark. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball. Not bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Johnson. To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 6 now. Jay, simply put, have we seen Blake Griffin's ceiling?
I think there's a chance that Blake Griffin could potentially be better, but it will be way more difficult when you don't have an elite point guard who can pass the ball and put it for you on a platter each and every possession.
Jackson with it. Leads 1. Kuzma brings the ball up court. Fires the 3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 4 out of 7.
Every time I hear Blake's name, I think about what could have been. Yeah, Blake, I miss Lob City too.
And counted at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Dwayne Casey will shift gears and make some changes. Ish Smith to Drummond. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kuzma at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Missed the foul shot. Ish Smith to Griffin. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took LA by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Oh, look out! Blake Griffin! With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and McGee there for the rebound. To Ball. Over to the right side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Pistons have it. Rejected by McGee. And it's Ball who blocks the shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kyle Kuzma. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Everyone gets free tacos.
Ish Smith to Drummond. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. Los Angeles has the basketball. Kuzma. Knocks it down from mid-range. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an... Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Johnson. To Luke Kennard. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. stolen by Detroit. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty, he can finish with either.
To Beasley. Kuzma. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Kuzma to Ball. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Spins and scores.
That's just an all-star move made by an all-star player.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. I told you the screen was coming.
Kuzma to Ball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knock loose. Johnson. Kyle Kuzma buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ish Smith to Luke Kennard. And count the basket.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
The assist from number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Ish Smith against the great shot blocker Chandler. It's blocked by Chandler.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Gets a look, can't hit. To Beasley. Got it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Ish Smith to Stanley Johnson. Short jumper off the mark. To Beasley. Cruises inside for 2. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Take pride in a smoke-free environment.
Like a smooth operator, Dwayne Casey will make some moves right now.
Outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Jackson to Griffin.
Substitutions, Detroit.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
A man down low on the block. Drummond is going to feast in and around the basket. His field goal attempts are limited, so don't expect him to be featured, but you better have a body on him at all times and limit second chance opportunities. Let me tell you why. He collects 26.2% of all misses. That puts him in elite conversation. Him and DeAndre Jordan are the first players ever to eclipse the 26% mark, and the only player to ever do that before in the NBA was Dennis Rodman.
Kuzma to Ball. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Kuzma to Ball. Down to Chandler. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Old school equals high percentage.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jackson to Griffin. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Not bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the period with the Lakers in command.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Kyle Kuzma has the basketball.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
To Josh Hart. Kuzma to Beasley. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Shot clock violation. Jackson to Drummond. And the rebound taken in by Lonzo. Looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Pistons ball here. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Reggie Jackson, defended by Tyson Chandler. Hart to Ball. Kyle Kuzma. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Deep left corner. Kyle Kuzma. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Jackson with it. His guys down big to Griffin. Trying to cash in. Griffin shot off the mark.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here. Watch cut, watch cut, watch cut.
Kuzma.
Off him, off him.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
Jackson. Has a chance. Bullock can't connect. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Drummond. Jackson. Here comes the screen. Bullock, defended by Tyson Chandler. To Griffin from long range. Not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Kuzma. A pass down low to Beasley. To Ball. Kyle Kuzma. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Kuzma with a chance at a 4-point play. He struggled so far. And he knocks it down at the line. It's Detroit's ball. Ish Smith, defended by Tyson Chandler. And the Lakers with the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma.
Double team, double team, double team.
Deep right corner, Hart. Cashes in for two. Scooped up, going the other way. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Kuzma to Josh Hart. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Johnson to Smith. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ball. Got him. You got him.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kyle Kuzma trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Missed a wide open look.
Here I come.
Kuzma can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lonzo with it. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Shot by Kuzma, no good. Ish Smith to Stanley Johnson. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Michael Beasley. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Kennard.
Number 1.
Here's a chance from long range, off the mark. Kyle Kuzma. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Luke Kennard. Down to Zaza. Won't go down. Kyle Kuzma. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Kyle Kuzma. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yeah, keep him hit.
Kuzma.
Shooter.
Short jumper won't go down. Jackson. That is great vision to set it up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball brings the rock up court. Pass stolen by Detroit.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Turnover gives them the possession. There's the toss. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Trying to cash in. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Ish Smith.
Self-check.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
And it's Smith there for the rebound. Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always
lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. New personnel onto the floor as Dwayne Casey switches up his team. Kennard. Good look that time, but off the mark.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Kyle Kuzma. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The possession in favor of Detroit. From the painted area, won't go down. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance. And a putback slam.
Oof. Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle to Luke Kennard.
Oh, net at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Kuzma to Beasley. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Kyle Kuzma with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 66% in this contest.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard you.
Pistons have it. Add 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Kyle Kuzma. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Ball with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Ish Smith to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 4 out of 7.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kuzma to Josh Hart. Beasley to Kyle Kuzma. For 3, yes.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Jackson to Griffin. Driving right to the basket. It's blocked by Chandler.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The pass set it all up.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Josh Hart. For 3. Cleaning the offensive glass. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Has a look. Shot no good there for Griffin. The follow won't go either. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.